everyone, I'm Fully Mango and welcome to part 2 of the casting of Frank Stone. We're continuing where we left off last time, so let's get into it.
You just don't get it, do you? You think we're weak? That we're nothing? You make me sick. There's just one thing you bastards will just never understand. You can tie us up. You can torture us. You can put us through every hellish trial your sick imaginations can come up with. But you'll never defeat our spirit.
Oh, we're right into it.
No. My sister?
Is this like a movie?
All I have to do is betray my own sister. And you'll let me go free to fight another day. God damn you! God damn you for forcing me to make this impossible choice!
I'd rather die. Hopeless, take her. I don't know. What kind of person are you?
You fail to see what truly makes us human. I'd rather die 1,000 miserable deaths than betray someone I love. My answer is no. And there is nothing you can do to change my mind. All right, you alien scum. Do your worst. I can take it. Ah! What is that? What are you doing?
What is happening?
And cut.
No.
How's that?
That was amazing.
Really? It wasn't like too much?
No way.
Because I felt like maybe I oversold it a little?
You gotta play to the cheap seats, mate. That's where the money is.
Rad.
That was way
How did we do, Linda?
overacted.
Was that a good one?
Let me check the gate.
Linda, look how little she is.
Can you check the gate on these little Super 8s?
No, actually, the lens doesn't come off, so.
Somebody just wanted to show off all the fancy new crap they learned from the film production books in the library.
I'm just trying to take the craft seriously.
The craft! Jeez Louise.
So, are we good, or what?
Yeah? I mean, it looked great.
How did the blood gag look?
I think it looked pretty good.
Linda, you did get the blood gag, didn't you?
I mean, it's really all about how Jaime sells it.
I did really sell it.
Yeah,
Oh, his
did you
name's
get
Jaime. I
any
thought
of
it
it
was
in
Jamie.
frame?
Okay, hi me.
You kind of see it splash up in Jaime's face a little.
Linda! I told you I wanted a wide close-up that shows off our super cool bloody arm gag and Jaime's face acting, not just an extreme shot of Jaime's face acting.
I was in the moment. I have to be allowed to express my artistic instincts with the camera, too. And there's no such thing as a wide close-up.
Or an extreme shot.
Or face acting. It's just acting.
Does anyone even care that I'm the director?
Defensive. Chris, I trust Linda's judgment. Compliant Linda, you've got to respect the director. I feel like you do have to respect the director. I do think that other people can make suggestions and be like, oh, I think this is better, but you do have to really kind of, go with what the director wants, I think, at the end of the day. So, sorry, Linda. This is probably going to make a relationship not so good.
Linda, when you're making movies, you gotta respect the director's vision. And this is Chris's film, so...
Sorry.
Don't worry about it. Let's just go again, okay? You did it your way. Now we do it my way.
Yeah, see which one's better.
Hold still. Let me clean you off.
We'll get it on this one.
If we don't, you can just make it up to me in my trailer after the shoot. Yeah. Oh, it's like spearmint.
I didn't realize we were boyfriend and girlfriend with her. Good thing we
all my
decided with
gagging
her.
was kind of real.
Worth it.
You guys want me to leave?
All right. On your feet, people. Everybody back to one. We're going again. We are going again. Okay. Sound speeds.
Camera speeds.
All right. Everybody settle. And hold.
Action.
And hold. And action.
Fuck! No!
Oh, dude, that is not good.
What do you think you're doing in here?
Oh, hi, Mr. Green.
Sheriff,
Sheriff.
Sam!
Right. Sorry.
how many times have I told you to stay away from this place?
We were just
Oh,
in the
he
middle
survived
of
the
a take.
encounter then.
For our film production.
You can't shoot a movie in here.
But this is where the big climax happens.
This is a condemned steel mill, Mr. Rivera. And you are trespassing.
It looks like he got promoted.
Now, unless you want to spend the night locked up in jail,
See the new sheriff.
I suggest you, Miss Castle, and Miss...
Dixie. Ms. Tammy D. Dixie.
Miss Gordon. Miss Christine Gordon. I suggest you immediately vacate the premises. And you do not, under any circumstances, set 1 foot back here in the Cedar Still Mill. Ever.
Sheriff Green, sir, with all due respect, we almost got this thing entirely in the can, and if we don't get our last few shots here in our main location, we're gonna have to scrap the whole thing.
Then you're just gonna have to scrap the whole thing.
Oh, come on.
right,
Just let them
then.
do it.
Arrest us.
What?
Arrest us. For trespassing.
Linda.
Linda, come on. I know I'm just Robert's dad, but I'm still a cop. And you gotta start taking me seriously. Because you really, really cannot be here.
Why do you care so much?
I thought it was abandoned.
Yeah, it's not like we're looting the place.
It's not safe. Just go home.
But we've only got like 3 more little scenes and then we're done.
Well, I don't think you're gonna be doing any more filming today.
That's true.
Not with that.
Camera broke.
What the hell crawled up his ass?
No, he's not so bad. Usually.
We're not gonna do what he says, right? Really?
We can figure out how to finish the movie when we get back to the garage.
That's pretty cool that they're filming a movie. Horrible movie. Oh wow, it's a really beat up van.
All wrapped out, sir.
Now don't you try and pull any fast ones on me. I'll be watching.
He definitely looks older. So okay, so it's been some time since this happened. Maybe 10, 15 years? So we've still got a lot of trauma mixed up in this place. Curiosity of Main Street. So does that mean I'm playing as 3 people? Am I playing as... I can't remember how they pronounced his name. This guy. Madison in the other one, and then... Well, the cop actually might be done, because his story's kind of been told. So maybe another person?
Ugh! What a complete and utter disaster!
Don't be so dramatic.
It's not like we've got a real deadline.
Ugh, who needs a real deadline when every wasted second brings you closer and closer to your ultimate, cosmic, eternal deadline?
Gothic. I like it. Hey, what are these?
Oh, I got those for us all to wear when we shoot. Surprise.
Wait, you guys are both acting. So, it'll just be me?
So you'll be like our ambassador.
Yeah, not a chance.
Whoa, don't open that up. I still haven't taken the film out yet.
I thought it was broken.
Well, yeah, the lens is cracked, but the footage is still good. Unless, you know, you open it.
Whatever.
We got some good stuff today. Glass half full.
Dude, just let me be upset. Doesn't Sheriff Green have anything better to do with his time? Like, go after actual criminals and shit?
Cedar Hills is not exactly a noted hotbed of criminal activity.
That's not entirely true. There was that whole serial killer thing.
Hold up, what now? When was this?
I was just a baby. I don't really know anything about it.
Oh, you're
How do you
still
not know
just
about
a
it? You were just at the site that
You
it
still
happened.
don't know anything.
Now, be a good little baby and tell me all about this whole serial killer business.
I know some stuff.
Spill it, lady.
I know
For
some.
starters, I think that's why Sheriff Green doesn't want us to go in the steel mill.
Oh yeah, that's where it all went down.
So you do know stuff. And you held back, you traitor.
Yeah, because I knew you'd get all like this.
Hell yeah, I would. Linda, tell me about the steel mill killer.
Well, that's where it all ended. But before that, there was a whole string of disappearances. Kidnappings, really. Murders.
So what was this guy's name? Maybe we should write him into the movie.
Oh, I don't know if we...
Frank Stone.
Huh. So Frank Stone was actually
That's tasteless.
killing
Don't do
people
that.
in the steel mill? Like our steel mill? Where we were just shooting like an hour ago?
That's the theory.
Frank was working at the mill, but I think it was on its last legs by then. Probably not a lot of people around. They shut it down right after.
Oh, I'm playing as her now. Who were the victims? What do you think he was up to? Guess we could say who the victims were.
Who were the victims?
Just people. Some from the town. Some were never identified.
The killings were random. There was no pattern.
Like, how many are we
There's
talking?
always a
No one
pattern.
knows for sure.
Because they never found the bodies.
They found parts.
Why are you excited?
Do you know what this means?
That we need a new location?
No, dummy. That we already have the best location.
How do you...
Think about it. Our movie shot in a real-life murder mill? You can't buy that kind of publicity, Buster.
Oh.
People are actually gonna want to see this thing. We're gonna be, like, totally famous.
Okay, sure. We might get some butts in seats, but like, what if they don't like what they see?
Then we just gotta make sure these last couple of scenes are gonna blow the top of their heads off. Fuck, but not if our fucking camera is fucking broken.
Hey, why don't we just take the camera to the drugstore and see if we can get it fixed?
So, yeah, the thing is, I kind of spent the rest of the budget on the t-shirts.
was
Unless
a
you know of
complete waste
anybody
of money.
looking to get into film finance, we're kind of shit out of luck.
¡Eso es todo! ¡Estás castigado,
Castigar, papá. No
jovencita!
tengo 16 años y ya no vivo en esta casa. What? You want a piece of me too?
Go back to this guy. I can't remember how to pronounce his name. Someone say his name.
Hey, you okay? What's up?
Nothing, it's fine.
Didn't sound fine.
As soon as Mom got sick, I dropped everything in my whole life in New York to come home and help. And all he does is act like I'm not doing enough. It's like he doesn't even care what I had to give up.
I'm sure he's just worried about Mom.
Yeah, so am I. That's why I'm here. The least he could do is try not to ground me like I'm 16.
Totally. What is he thinking, right?
Sorry, I guess I just needed to blow off some steam.
I get it.
The last thing Mom needs is for us to be screaming at each other.
It's true. Yeah, and you've been doing an incredible job. I mean it. I don't know what we'd do without you.
Uh-oh.
He's trying to suck up to her.
What?
Linda, where's the Jaime bell?
Ring, ring.
Jaime.
What's the Jaime bell?
Jaime.
My darling brother has the tendency to, lay it on a little thick whenever he's about to ask for a favor.
No, I'm just speaking from the heart.
Okay.
They turn a little bit.
What do you
It
need
gets a
from
little bit
me?
pixelated and they look like they have a
Well,
beard.
We're making this movie, and we're so close to finishing, but we just need a little extra bit of money.
Of course you do. What else is new?
What Jaime's trying to say is our camera got busted
Jaime.
today, and we need a few bucks to get it fixed.
Ouch. How much do you need?
I don't understand. Do you need $10 or do you need $20? What do you need? Will $10 do it, or is $20 just? I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm going casual. If $10 is gonna do it, then it's gonna do it.
Just like $10.
So, let's say hypothetically, I help you
It's
out.
a bit more money than
What do I
it
get
would
out of
be
this?
now.
You
since
gonna
we're in
make
the
me a
60s.
producer or something?
Oh no, we're like
Sure. Of course.
15 or 20 years from the 60s.
Associate producer, Bonnie Rivera.
Associate producer is a bullshit favor credit.
Linda.
Okay, yeah. I don't really give a shit about having
So
a
in the
credit on your
80s,
movie.
early 90s.
So, maybe if you actually have something real to offer.
How about I don't tell Dad? You can borrow my van. Yeah, let's not be nasty to our sister because she's having an argument with Dad.
All right, fine. You can borrow my van all week. What?
Dude, I wouldn't be caught dead in that thing.
Vans are cool. Everybody wants to drive a van.
No.
Try again.
If I may offer a suggestion, Jaime, why don't you take over some of Bonnie's chores?
Enticing.
Oh, man.
All of my chores, no complaints.
Yes, ma'am.
Then I think we got a deal.
Wise decision.
Don't try and weasel out of it either.
Maybe we
Pleasure
should've gone for
doing
the
business
20.
with you.
Pleasure's all mine.
So maybe if you were nasty to her, she wouldn't have given you the money.
You all right there? You're looking a little, wiggly.
I'm fine. It's just, what is in that fake blood?
I think it's just mint-flavored real blood.
Oh, it did say to avoid any prolonged skin contact. You washed it all off, like, right away, right?
You don't think it's, like, actually poisonous, do you?
No.
It's a horror movie, Jaime.
They
Anyone
might just be
could
giving
go.
a little bit of an irritant.
Anytime!
You don't think it's poison, do you?
Hopefully there's enough time to fix the camera before they close tonight.
I'm not sure the drugstore clerk will even know how to fix it.
Hey,
Yeah, why
think
are we
positive.
going to a chemist?
Not like there's anywhere else in town we could take it.
What?
What about there?
Like, go to
I
like
thought the
a...
place was condemned.
Guess they got a new tenant.
Do Curiosity
Go to
shops
an
even
electronics
repair
store.
cameras?
There was a place like that near my grandfather's house. The owner used to tinker with all sorts of old junk. You never know.
You need to go to an actual
I bet they have some rad old junk, too.
electronics store where they have
Good call,
cameras so they can fix it or replace it. Oh, fuck, I have to fucking choose. Let's go to Curious. I don't know what that chemist is gonna fucking do.
Why not? I certainly am curious regarding said shop. Eh?
Yes, I get it.
Lead the way.
At least we know Linda can't die.
Man, if I didn't know any better, I'd say this place looks like it's been here forever.
And a half.
Maybe you should write it in.
Don't tempt me.
What if the owner's a deranged serial killer who collects wayward teenagers and turns them into antiques?
Then we hit the jackpot.
Check out the wares.
Ooh, cameras.
These look like they've seen better days.
He's got cameras. He might be
You're
able
not
to
gonna
fix your
put the
thing.
best ones in the window. I gotta look inside.
Too bad. So much for that. We can still head up the drugstore before it closes.
And what is it you're looking for? Hello.
Hello?
We saw the cameras. We're trying to find a replacement for this.
Of course you are. Please, come on inside.
Endless Curiosities.
Now, let me see. I think I have something that may interest you if I can find it out back. Please make yourselves at home.
Okay.
And be sure to have a look around. You never know what treasures you might find.
Make ourselves at home? Here?
I don't know. I think it's kind of cozy. In a failed capitalist state kind of way.
Let's see. Could it have been in... No. Maybe this one? Where did I put all the... How has this place become...
That's the Huntress mask.
Cute bunny.
It's not a cute bunny. So the Huntress, another killer from DBD. She wears that mask. She throws hatchets at you. She's probably one of the best killers. I would say one of the best original killers that they have. So that's cool. I like that. That was a cool little... Okay, that's that again. I guess, am I missing these? Do you find one in like every sort of thing, or? Dear Mr. Olson.
Whoever owned this place before had some lousy luck.
The letter will serve to confirm the agreement regarding the sale of Ned's Nutty Ned Knacks. All relevant legal paperwork has been signed and you should receive my payment by month's end. My client also wanted to extend their sympathies to your recent hardships. If there are any lessons to be drawn from this, it's that fire, theft, and casualty are not things that only happen to other people. Hopefully, moving on from Cedar Hills will give you some distance from the bereavement. After all times, is a great healer, and perhaps one day you'll find yourself able to adopt another cat. Respectfully asked Straka. What happened to your cat? What happened to his cat? The store recently passed in the hands of a new owner. Yeah, we figured that out, like, when we were out there. They were saying they thought it had closed down, and it hasn't closed down because the new owner's taken it. This is a pretty cool shop.
Let's say, hypothetically, she does find a camera for us back there. What's the next move?
We got everything we need to finish this sucker.
Well, except the mill. Sheriff Green's gonna have his eyes glued to the front gates. No way we can get back in again.
Oh.
There's gotta be another way into the mill. We have to finish. We have to.
That's cool. She's got the chairs hanging. The crows! Can you? Locked. Okay. Anything else?
Surely there's something that can help us amongst all this junk.
No. We already looked there.
I don't know what that is, but it looks painful.
Is this something in Dead by Daylight? Hang on, it looks really familiar. feel like it is, but I can't quite pinpoint it. I like the hanging. I like those. The hanging lanterns, kind of. Hi. How you doing, gals? I didn't really look at the front desk, did I? Is that the way? I don't really know where the chick is. Okay, let's just go this way. Oh, it's the TV in her dream.
Who would want to watch this creep fest?
It's just a hallway? Is anything gonna happen? I've lost a little bit of interest. Oh, there's something there too. No, I have to go to the other side. Excuse me, Hamey. Oh, it's like a reel. Oh, can we put that in the TV? Or is that... No, we can't grab it.
Imagine cuddling up to that at night.
Oh, it's the trapper! That's the noise he makes when he steps in a trap. Or he gets hit with a pallet. Oh my god, he's so cute. Oh, you can keep doing it. Okay, so the trapper is... with his name, he has like a simple weapon. But he can lay down bear traps around the map that he can see, but the survivors obviously can't. They step in it, they've kind of got to work to get themselves out, with giving him time to go up to them and whack them. He can also get add-ons that like make the trap, you know, when a survivor steps in it, they're downed instantly, so he can go pick them up, put them on a hook. He's so cute. I love him so much. This kind of makes me want to go get actual dolls of Dead by Daylight characters. He's so cute. I love you. Oh, it says, let's see what it says about him. Look at him. Young Evan spent his whole life striving to prove himself a worthy successor to the McMillan estate, but the trappings of expectation saw him stumble down the same dark path as his father. Now he roams with a smile that never falters, certain his newfound purpose is making old Archie proud. Be careful where you tread, for each step could be your last. Oh, does this mean I missed one? I hope not. It's so cute. It's so cute. Okay. Is it weird that I think they're cute? Alright. Okay, so now I think Madison is the champion. This is the storyteller, which is this kind of part of it. I play different characters. I go from Hamey to Chris. And then the murder mill. Okay. Or maybe it's just... Yeah, it's probably just depending on like what you're investigating. Depends on where they go. Alright. I hope I didn't miss one. That sucks if I did. But it looks like I did, so... Where did this chick go? I can talk to you, can I?
She comes running out straight at us with a giant chainsaw. I'm getting like so bummed out.
You're in luck. A very fine item indeed. Yes.
Whoa. May I?
I insist.
It's gonna be more than $10. Maybe I should have asked for the 20.
It's pretty old. Possible we could make it work, but it's not exactly what we had in mind.
Mm-hmm.
How much are you asking for it?
Oh, there's a tiny little price tag on it, but I seem to have forgotten my reading glasses. Why don't you take a look?
It's gonna be 20, isn't it? 10.
$10. Okay, sure. I think that seems reasonable for something like this.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for finding us a camera.
Oh, it was no trouble at all. It truly is such a joy to see young people so passionate about the arts.
Yeah. Yep, that's us.
Did you take the chip out of that one? Also, I did just realize that I can miss things. Like, if I chose to go to the drugstore, if I instead of that place, I wouldn't have found the doll. So, just depending, I think, on where I go and my choices, I'm gonna miss some. Which kind of sucks, but I wish they were in places that you were kind of forced to go so you couldn't find all of them, but that's okay.
Guys, oh, I'm such a moron. I told my mom I'd pick up some milk on the way home.
Oh, do you want me to...
Hold this. Be right back.
Wait, Chris, we just spent all the money.
Emergency sock order.
Emergency sock order?
We're going to the... Oh! We're going into the drugstore anyway. Wait, is this the drugstore?
First movies? Really? Must be a slow news day.
Best Left Buried, The Dark Mythology of the Lost Movie by Joe Blue. There are those films that have been lost over time, which in their absence have developed an aura of mystery. These lost movies have fascinated film historians and conspiracy theorists alike, not because they wish to marvel at the performance of the actors or craft of the director, because they believe through whatever remnants of footage they can cobble together, they may gain a glimpse into a darker reality realized only by a camera. That's pretty cool, if that's true. Most associated with the production have distanced themselves from the rumours around Dean's disappearance, the most persistent of which is that in the surviving footage of any scene involving Dean, one never fails to observe a strange rolling fog in the desert background. I know where Dean is! Perhaps there really was something lurking in the desert, waiting for its moment to come forth and claim the film star for its own twisted machinations? Machinations. I've never heard of that word before. Unless I'm saying it wrong. Twisted machinish... machinations? I don't know. Long lineage of lost movies resulting in dark myth and superstitions. So I guess the theory was true, that I guess there's clues that they're going to be taken into the fog before they are. Like, the other chick, Madison's having dreams about it, and with him, there was fog appearing around him on camera. Okay, that's something new I haven't heard before. This is just that thing. I haven't found any new ones. Is this the drugstore? I guess, they sell more than just... Yeah, chemists usually sell more than just, chemistry stuff, like drugs. They can sell other things. I've never quite heard of milk, though. Oh, finally found another one. Waterlogged shoe. 4 names, 4 trials. She tells me not to rush. 4 names, 4 trials. How many people do we have? We have 3 people that we think are going to go into the fog. Kind of looks like a croc. I don't want to get the milk yet in case that makes you go to the counter. Ooh. Fear trap. Insert a coin to play. I'm not going to do that if it's our last coin, because then we can't get milk.
I could so find a place for these in Murder Mill. If we had any cash to spare, which we absolutely do not.
Ah, okay. So that was why I should have probably asked for the 20 or haggled, I guess. I'm not a haggler. She was a sweet little old lady. She just wanted $10 for camera. I haven't got the milk yet. I think that's all there is.
Another missing kid. I hope they're found.
Missing Benny Baker. Missing 24th 0480. From Garfield. Hair brown, eyes brown, height 4'6", weight 65. If you can identify this missing youth, please call Cedar Hills Sheriff's Department Missing Persons 364-555-0142. I hope he's okay. I don't think kids go into the fog. Oh, that'd be fucked up if a kid was in the fog.
Hey, Chris.
Robert!
Oh, you're
I
his
thought you
kid!
worked at the library.
You're the sheriff's kid.
How would you know? Don't think I ever saw you come in.
Looks very similar to him when he was little. When he was little, when he was young, the sheriff.
So, Linda.
Busted.
You can always come in yourself, you know. Books don't bite.
Linda's the bookworm. I'm more of a movie worm.
I don't think that's a real kind of worm.
Neither's a bookworm.
So we're
Weird
about to
conversation.
close in like 2 minutes, so...
Oh, right, yeah. Ring me up.
All right, that'll be 25 cents.
Okay.
Yeah, you sure don't see coin like this working in the library. Actually, you don't see any coin. It's volunteer hours.
Not so bad if you like to read, I guess.
True. We've got a rad horror section, too.
Didn't know you were a horror guy. Just books?
Movies, comics, too. Whatever I can get my hands on.
You know, Jaime and Linda and I are all making a horror movie down at the old Cedar Steel Mill.
No kidding.
We could always use an extra hand if
He's not going to
you're
go against
into
his
that
dad,
kind
is
of
he?
thing.
Super into it.
But
Does my dad know you're going into the mill? He watches that place like a hawk.
yeah, we had a little run-in with him today, but we're gonna sneak
speak
back
of the
in and
devil.
shoot the rest.
Man. I would love to be involved.
Involved in what?
Hey, Dad. Yeah, Chris was just telling me about a
No one saw him come
We're
in.
putting together a fundraiser.
to show movies at the library.
Okay.
I don't really think he made sheriff
You need a
by
ride home?
believing
Oh,
bull
yeah.
crap like that.
Let me just get my bag.
Wink at me. Why is everyone in this so attractive? Hello, Sheriff. I liked you better when you were young and...
Chris. I'm sorry I was a little harsh with you and your friends before. I just wanted to make sure you're taking me seriously.
I get it. They told me about Frank Stone. Gotta be a lot of demons in a place like that.
When you spend enough time in my line of work, you realize every place has got its demons.
Bad juju. All the suffering
ready?
that went on there.
Take care.
Get your milk.
Hey. I can get you back into the mill without him knowing. Just say the word.
Let's make a movie.
What are we gonna do? Kill him? Wouldn't that be funny if he's like, I can get you into the mill, and he just straight up murders his dad? This is not what we wanted.
I have worn many masks over the centuries. Dr. Austine Lieber was renowned, professional, and trusted. Frank Stone confided in me, allowed me to unlock his potential during those dark days in the psychiatric ward.
She's got a very nice voice, this woman.
And now, a new guise, a new timeline, a new chance. Giving them the camera, I admit, was unfair, even for me. They couldn't know what power they held in their hands, nor what cruelty awaits them in the steel mill. But what true creator wouldn't suffer for their art?
Jesus Christ. Who is this woman? I wonder if she's like the entity or something, like, or she's very connected to it. These walls have eyes. 2024. Ah, why am I saying 2024? Yeah, we're in the present day in this one. Everyone's just watching you sleep. And then we're back to Linda being like older.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Guess I just dozed off a bit. Wait, what happened to Austine again?
She left.
Left?
She said she had to do something very urgently in her private reliquary.
Hey, now that we're all awake again, can we forget about Austine for a minute and talk about the 1,000-foot-long elephant in the room?
Oh.
1,000 feet is the average length of film in a movie.
Oh.
Guess we were all playing it close to the vest before, huh?
It's not my film. I just worked on it. Didn't direct it. It's not even on my official filmography.
I meant how we were all holding back about our film strips.
Oh, right.
Whether you take credit for it or not, it's definitely the most infamous project that's associated with you. Cursed film collectors have been unsuccessfully searching for any trace of it for years. And now we are all here, each with our own little slice of a mysterious pie. It's a pretty big deal.
So, all of our film strips, they're part of this movie you and your friends made, Linda?
If they're not fakes, yeah.
Mine's not fake.
And all that stuff you said about it being cursed?
Murderous rages, CIA interrogation, total disassociation with reality. Because it's so rare, only a few people know for sure. So they say. If Austine wants the only known surviving pieces of it, she's gonna have to pay up.
Why do you think she wants it so bad? I mean, it's not really cursed, right?
I prefer not to dwell on the past. We're here, someone's offering to buy our sections of the film. That is all I'm concerned with right now.
Providence goes a long way towards a successful sale.
So do motives. I don't know about you, but I would very much like to know why Austine is so desperate to get her hands on this film.
Well, first rule of business is to gather every bit of intel you can on your opponent. And I don't know about you two ladies, but I have been itching to get a little look-see around this big old house of curiosities.
Are we allowed to look around?
What do you say, director? Want to keep sitting around, or want to peek behind the curtain?
I want to peek.
What are you waiting for?
Now this is a real bold statement kind of room, you know what I mean? New Austine got cash, but not like this kind of cash.
Sounds like you didn't scout your mark as well as you thought.
In business, we don't call them marks.
Hustling is a racket, not a business.
I wouldn't underestimate my scouting skills, if I were you. A lot rattling around up here that could be mutually beneficial.
Okay. Then tell me everything you know about Austine.
Austine Lieber, elite collector of obscure cultural artifacts. She pretends to be all business, but plays the long game with her cards close to the vest. She's hard to pin down.
And?
Ever since I arrived, I've kept my eye on things. Observations, behavior, decor. I've been building a profile.
Which is?
Lieber is no ordinary collector. She likes the dark stuff. The really dark stuff. She'll stop at nothing to get it.
Very impressive.
Okay, now it's your turn.
My turn for what?
Told you what I know, and now you go.
I think you pretty much covered it.
Hey, just catching up. So, what have you guys found?
Not much. But the night's young.
Not as young as you think. Let's keep looking around.
Okay.
Can't deny this place would make an incredible film location.
Yeah.
I love your outfit, by the way.
Well, thanks. It's Italian. Well, the shoes are Italian. And a belt.
Now that was a curious sound.
What's his name?
He's got a guy who's got a pants guy. So I got these pants from his guy's guy. Had them tailored just right by the other guy.
Holy shit.
Who also got me the blazer, which is like a super limited
Is that
VIP
his
club
dad?
edition.
Hang on. What's his name? Evan McMillan. Yeah. Archibald's his dad. Yes.
But you want to know a secret?
Wow.
Sure.
Found a turtleneck in a secondhand shop.
Ooh.
Scandalous.
Right? Don't tell me.
Oh, you can be sure of that.
Looks like practically every room in the house.
Except for one.
But where's our host?
The heck knows what she's doing.
Well, hello.
It's like every room in the house.
What I just said.
Yeah, I'd say this goes a little beyond your typical security.
What do you mean?
I get the sense our host just has a lot of valuable property and likes to be keenly aware of everyone's comings and goings.
In temporal machinery. Yeah, I don't know what she's doing, this chick. Something. She's doing something. I can't believe that's his dad. Why is it here? She obviously knows about the fog. She has to. Is that Cowtree? No, I don't think it is. That'd be cool if it was, though. Maybe it is. I don't quite remember what the tree looks like. Cowtree is just a place. Well, it's not a place. It's in the McMillan estate location in the game. And there's a tree that has a bunch of dead cows hanging from it. Hence Cowtree. Map is what I was looking for. There's different maps in the game that you can get sent to.
Ah, yes. Let's check out the other floors. Good thinking.
Wait, hold on a sec.
What?
Before all this goes any further, I need to know how both of you got your pieces of the film.
Well, it's no secret, really. After my mom died a
Okay,
few
so
months
Mom
ago,
did die,
I
yeah.
found it when I was going through her stuff.
Madie, what was your mom's name?
Both, or...
Was it Bonnie Rivera?
Yeah, it... How did you know that?
Bonnie!
You look just like her.
Did you know my mom?
A long time ago. A whole other lifetime.
That's so cool!
Her younger brother, Jaime, was one of my closest friends.
Uncle Jaime, I never met him.
I hadn't heard that Bonnie had passed.
Yeah, it was pretty sudden.
That's how she has her copy, okay.
Wow. Madie, it's quite sad. Very touching.
I'm so sorry you had to go through that. It's never easy to lose someone you love.
Thanks. Lucky for me, it wasn't my first rodeo.
This cannot be a coincidence that you are at a place with the
in
girl
touch with
who
her.
is the daughter of someone you once knew.
Weren't you wondering where both of our film strips came from?
I'm not sure whether I like this guy or not.
I don't suppose you'd like to enlighten me.
Of course.
And?
Well, I can't just tell you for free, can I? This kind of information is very valuable.
What's your price?
You know what? I'm gonna have to get back to you on that.
Yeah, I'm on the fence with this dude. Even when he was like saying to Madison, like, oh, that is so touching and sad. Sound like he was being sarcastic. So we got something in here. Blueprints. Blueprints of for a complex machine. Another one of Augustine's unique collector's items. But why keep this piece of movie memorabilia away from the collection? So she needs that machine that we saw in the for something. I don't know quite what her thing is. Yeah, it's a lost movie. Is that a real thing? Because if that's a real thing, like, there are lost movies out there and people are trying to, like, find them and there's, like, dark scenes in it or, like, they think it's cursed or something. Because that is very cool. Oh, shit. Certain choices you make have direct impact on the relationships between characters. The current status of each character relationship is displayed when you access the relationship screen. By selecting a character name, you can see the choices that impacted that relationship. Okay, we're close with Madison. Is that it? Linda comforted Madie over her mother's passing. Linda checked on Madie after she fell asleep. Madie stopped the car to pick up Linda from the roadside. Madie showed interest in Linda's career as a horror filmmaker. Nice, okay. And then there's Fate. Linda. Madie picked up Linda from the side of the road. Wonder what happened if you left her. I imagine she would just walk. Oh, these are all the different time zones. Okay. Madie picked up the hitchhiker. The hitchhiker revealed to Madie that her name was Linda and she was going to the same destination. Madie accepted Augustine's offer for a drink. Okay, and then we've got 1980. Okay, so it's the 80s. So, it's been 3. So it's been like 17 years since the thing took place at the mill in 1963. Jamie. There she is! That's your mum! That's Madison's mum! Jamie got $10 for camera repairs. Jamie, sorry. Jaime got $10 for camera repairs from his sister in return for helping her with the chores. Chris, Jaime, and Linda chose to try the Curiosity store to find a place on camera. I imagine that we would go there anyway. So that you couldn't quite... you go to both places, I suppose. Chris, Jaime, and Linda chose to try the Curiosity store to find a place on camera. Chris accepted the storekeeper's valuation for the camera. Maybe I shouldn't have. She wasn't a nice old lady. Okay. And then we got 1963, which is Sam. So more's going to happen in 1963. Sam trusted in Tom to help him when he needed him most. Sam managed to free himself from the pipe in the furnace chamber without permanent damage to his shoulder. Oh, good. Sam shot and killed Frank Stone, saving the child from certain death. I want to know who the child is. Are they going to come back into it?
Cool statue.
That's the
missing a piece,
hillbilly.
though.
That's the hillbilly. He's missing his hammer. Got his little chainsaw and everything. Well, she definitely knows about Dead by
Wow.
Daylight.
Powerful resemblance in Augustine's family. That or Augustine loves cosplay.
The face of evil.
Sensationalist trash. Sam Green took down Frank Stone. I could write a better book than this.
The true story of Frank Stone, told by the man who stopped him, Sheriff Lloyd Cusack. You didn't stop him, Sheriff Lloyd. I'm sure you helped. But come on, do you mention that Sam was the one who stopped him? Lloyd Cusack doesn't like the title of hero. Good, because you're not one. You didn't even, investigate the mill when you went there. In fall 63, Cusack was the local sheriff of Cedar Hills, a sleepy Oregon steel town, just a regular blue-collar Joe, doing his darndest to make life a little safer for the folks who put their trust in him. But Cedar Hills was hiding a silent menace. A merciless monster preying on the unsuspecting citizens Cusack had sworn to protect. When the bodies start piling up, the only thing left was for an everyday hero to step up. This is the true account of how Cedar Hills' first and only serial killer was brought to justice, told firsthand by the man who dared to look evil in the eye and pulled the trigger. How did you get away with this shit? You didn't do shit! Oh, we can open it. Keep forgetting we can open it. That fateful night, I sent one of my deputies over to check on things. Yet Sam, do you even mention him by the fucking name? Not my first choice, mate. The Flatfoot was from out of state. Flatfoot? What does that mean? Is that a racist term? I've never heard that. Hang on. I'm gonna do a quick Google. Okay, no, it means police officer. FBI Flatfoots and Mafia goons. Alright. You're lucky. Okay, the Flatfoot was from out of state and a little green for my liking, but all he had to do was hold the line and report back on anything suspicious. And when Tommy called, I knew this was it. Standing before the furnace, I thought I'd stepped into the fiery depths of hell itself. Isn't that what Sam said when he went in? And there was Stone standing on that platform like a twisted gargoyle, a tiny bundle of innocent held in his death grip. I am not afraid to admit I was scared. I had only a moment to act before it was all lost. So I drew my gun, took a deep breath, and made a silent prayer that my aim would strike true. You fucking piece of shit. I'm trying to turn the page. You're not letting me. Oh, there we go. Stone's corpse wasn't even cold before a whole bunch of out-of-towners descended on Cedar Hills, trying to grab the piece of the action. Lawyers, reporters, rubberneckers. I don't know what that means either. I hope it's not anything nasty. You name it. More than a few weren't satisfied with what they found. They wanted to make a conspiracy out of it, said he must have had an accomplice to do what he did. Me? I didn't buy it. Never have. That's because I know firsthand that he acted alone. Saw it with my own eyes. So to all those who claim otherwise, I say this. one monster was enough for Cedar Hills. Well, you're wrong, because he absolutely had help. Okay, that's the back. That's all that's in it. There's suspicions that Frankenstein committed his crime with the help of an accomplice. Yes, there is. I'll go to that in a second. I feel like that's an ending kind of thing. Oh, this is just gonna be, yeah. We got 2 now. Oh, we can go up another stairs. Maybe it's not an ending thing.
Looks like it opens with a key.
Hey, what are you?
Whoa.
Quite a piece. Look at the metalwork.
It's beautiful.
It's got all the entities like testicle. It's got all the entities' testicles on it. Tentacles is what I meant to say. Can we do anything with this? No. Talk to Madie. You were by the window, Madie. Where'd you go?
Yeah? And what would you do if it was you here instead of me? No way. You'd be climbing the walls looking for a way out.
Are you okay?
Dan? Psh, not in a million years.
She's on
no way.
Is she on the phone? What the fuck? You're not on the phone. What are you doing?
You sure would get a kick out of this place.
Can you see your mum?
And then you'd probably kick me out of this place and keep it all to yourself.
Who are you talking to?
No, I wasn't.
I could hear you.
I was talking to my mom. To Bonnie. I was in Berlin, at school, when I heard she was sick.
That wasn't just like you talking to someone.
Midterms, and
you were answering
she
back
said
like
I should
someone
just
was
come home
speaking
when
to
I
you.
finished. So I did. By then it was too late. She died while I was over the Atlantic. It all happened so fast, it doesn't feel like she's gone. So I just kind of pretend like she isn't.
She was a good talker.
Yeah, she was.
She like asked who's Stan. Like, what?
Hey, look at this. This was just last summer.
Oh yeah, that's Bonnie. She's older.
I know you said it had been a really long time, but can you tell me anything about her from when you knew her?
She didn't get along with her dad.
Gosh. Well, she was the most intimidating girl I've ever met. Even after I got to know her. She did everything she wanted to do, and nobody could stop her.
And that sounds like Mom. Any good stories?
Something I never told anyone else. It's not a good idea to dwell on the past. Oh, no.
Yeah. Yeah, there is something I've been thinking about. I've never told anyone else. It was a long time ago. We were just kids making a movie. Jaime, Chris, and me.
Getting really close to your face.
Everything's still so fuzzy about what happened, but there's one thing that always just stuck in my mind. Clear as a bell. That night, we were on our way home from picking up a new camera. We were driving past the Rivera's house. The garage door was wide open, full of light. And the craziest fucking sound you ever heard was just tearing out of there in every direction. And right in the middle of it all was Bonnie. I don't think I've ever seen anyone so completely in tune with themselves. The only thing that mattered was that moment. Nothing else. That was your mom.
She's so cool.
Thank you.
Oh, Madison's
Hey,
got here.
hey guys.
What's up?
Look.
What? I don't see anything.
Ah! There! Right there!
Oh my god, there's someone out there.
Augustine expected something like this. What?
I have a feeling Augustine expected something like this might happen. She's got this place wired with enough cameras she could catch a mouse.
Good security probably means we're pretty safe. Right, so... Do you think we should find Augustine? Give her a heads up?
My eyes itchy, just give me a sec. We have no
Even if
idea
you
where she
wanted
is.
to tell her, good luck finding her.
She said she was going to her private reliquary. That's a place for artifacts, right?
There's artifacts all over the place.
Right. So, if you were gonna have a private place for extra special, extra valuable artifacts, maybe you'd put them behind a door like that.
Yeah, like a vault.
You've got a
kind of
point.
thing.
Can't we just knock?
We're gonna get in.
I doubt anything can get through that, including sound.
Which means it might be the safest place to be, whether Augustine's in there or not.
Okay.
I didn't catch a good look. It's human, at least. Human, I mean. It's not a killer that I recognize. Oh, we're back to, God, the Phantom of Cedar Hill. Cedar Steel.
What's taking them so long? I thought we were gonna have a production meeting before we shoot. Van's already all loaded up.
I read an article that said girls don't like it when guys get all twisted up about their punctuality. They find it controlling.
What? Why did you need an article to tell you that?
I just thought you might find that information useful.
I'm not trying to control Chris. Just got a lot to do.
Uh-huh.
I think that's pretty presumptuous to say that if a guy wants you to be on time, that they're trying to control you. I mean, being on time is good. Going to places when you say is good. I mean, you don't want someone to be, like, angry every time you're a little bit late or like that. Like, that might be a little bit controlling, but I don't know. I thought that was a little bit like, Valentine, you gotta keep it down. Let's go excited.
Hey, right at time!
Time to get cooking.
I don't know this guy's name. I can't remember it.
Nothing. Just trying to keep a low profile. Bonnie snooping around.
All right. Is everybody ready to get this production meeting started? We got a big night ahead of us. Guys, I gotta tell you, my mind's going like 1,000,000 miles an hour right now. Did you know you can get like every newspaper article ever written at the library? It's insane. It's all right there.
No. Tell me more.
I've spent like all day looking
That would be
up
pretty
every
cool, actually,
single
going
thing
like
I could
really far
find about
back.
Frank Stone, the mill, the murders. We are sitting on a freaking gold mine here.
Sounds like a productive day.
Robert.
And yes, I had some help from my assistant.
I aim to please.
Oh, that reminds me.
Yeah, I feel like there's
Now that
definitely
you
something
are
going
an
on between them.
official
They were flirting
member of the team.
in the chemist.
Gotta wear the team jersey.
Wow. This is this is amazing. I'm honored.
You wanna wear the stripes? You gotta earn the rights.
I promise I'll be the best ancillary producer you've ever seen.
Production assistant.
Yeah, totally.
Feast your eyes.
Whoa. Wait, where's Sheriff Green?
Yeah, so Dad's never exactly been stoked about that.
But I thought he got the guy.
Yeah. And Sheriff Cushik took all the credit. People around here knew what was up, but...
Let me see that. This one's a 10-year retrospective. They go into all sorts of grisly details left out of the press the first time around.
And Dad got a little more credit, too.
This is big deal stuff. We're making our movie in the very same spot it went down. Can't beat that.
Stone's victims were real people. They were.
Stone's victims were real people. This was a real person.
Yeah? So?
I don't know.
Gotta be sensitive
It's
about
one thing
this
to
stuff.
talk about it. It's another thing to look at their picture.
And this is suddenly now a problem for you?
It's not a problem. It's just a little weird.
You were just like super gung-ho when I got here. What gives, man?
Nothing. I just don't want to, like, exploit any of the victims or whatever.
We're not gonna exploit Stone's victims. I'm just trying to maximize the potential of our main location. That's how you make a good movie.
Let's just be approving. Let's...
Okay. Yeah, you're right. We've only got one shot at this.
Yeah. So let's not fuck it up.
Can we help?
Nah, Robert and I'll go through and see if there's any other good places in the mill to shoot. Then we'll head out.
Guessing they're gonna go to the main place where it all went down. Oh, we can explore. Oh, this is the script. That's pretty cool. Please tell me you're making changes. No more edits. Let's go have fun. There is good light inside to film. Outside to film, though. Shoot.
Here,
Outside to
why
film
don't you
this
start with
shot.
So we're looking for Frank Stone references.
I can't believe Mom's finally getting out.
Specific locations in
I
the
can't
mill
wait.
that could be associated with Frank Stone.
The mill's a pretty huge
Behind me,
place.
hospital called
That's
Mama
why
Get
I'm
Home
sure there's gotta be
Sunday.
something we haven't found yet.
Definitely possible.
We'll find it.
Yep, can we go away? I said go away. I'm stuck? Okay.
Here, look at this. Mill projections dire for fall season.
It mentions Frank?
No, but it goes into the mindset of the workers.
Oh,
People were
Tom!
depressed. There were suicides.
At the
Surely
mill?
he would
Not
say
at the
that,
mill,
like,
but like people who worked there or got laid off.
the sheriff did shit all. It
This was
was
a year or two before
it
the
was
murder
Sam.
started.
Does not sound like a fun place to spend a 12-hour shift.
There are a couple articles like this. The mill was in serious decline.
But
See
if
the
it doesn't
mill.
mention Frank,
I can pick it
I
up.
don't know. It's all
I'm sure no one was sad to
Related.
see it go.
to him, to the way he was,
See, it's still mill to permanently
why he did
close.
what he did, or something.
that's your expert opinion?
It's just a hunch.
Can't really read with these two. It was in decline. We knew this.
Journalists sure can't get enough of Frank Stone.
1960.
I pulled some of these today,
16.
too.
What's that?
Obituaries from around the time of the murders. And a little before.
Oh, good thinking.
The Cedar Hills tries to make sense of recent events in the Cedar Steel Mill. More disturbing details are starting to emerge about the man in the center of the scandal, 36-year-old machinist Frank Stone, who was shot dead by police during a violent altercation last Friday by Sam. Stone, who our own Sheriff Cusack is linking with multiple unsolved disappearances over the last 3 years, has been described by those who knew him as a loner, creep, and oddball. Okay, not all loners and oddballs are serial killers or creeps. I'm putting that out there. Most shocking are the growing rumours that Stone was taken on by Cedar Steel and its owners, the Tester family, despite a prior police record for violence. Semira's
I
pride of
wonder
those
if
characters.
Linda's okay with all this Frank Stone stuff.
Yeah, I'll go talk to her. I'm still looking around. Oracle of the Universe. Guru Connor Barnham. It was through my own practices learnt from my journeys through the American interior that I successfully elevated my consciousness to the point I was able to visualize another Cedar Hills, one beyond the veil of our reality. This little town seemed so very much like my own, yet so fascinatingly different in countless subtle ways. To give one example, the Calhoun family still owned the drugstore, but the manager behind the counter was none other than young George, the son who died so tragically some years ago. Here he was, in healthy middle age, a season of life I knew he had never reached.
Omniverse? Far out.
I drew two conclusions from my meditative voyage. One, that every journey through life offers almost incalculable variation, and while we may have only infinite possibilities on our own journeys, there may be other journeys taken by mirror versions of ourselves that visit all destinations. 2, the different planes of reality are not so much separate rivers running in parallel as they are interconnected. Interconnected tributaries following to a single vast ocean of experience and possibility. To explore this idea further, we must consider some... Okay. So that's an actual theory that people have and scientists have, that we have, you know, infinite universes and infinite different different things that happen in them. So like every choice that you have in your life, or everything that could be done, is another universe the person has done the opposite of that. So example, if there's a chair, you could go and you choose to sit down in the chair. In another universe, that you could choose not to sit down in the chair. So that option not to sit in the chair is a whole other universe that's been created. Also, infinite yous, all different, looks different, likes different, all infinite ways that things happen. So that's what this person's talking about. So yeah, that's a well-known theory. It's a pretty cool theory too. A book claiming there are multiple versions of people and objects across different realities. Yep. And that may be what kind of what the fog is, another sort of reality. Although not really, because people from realities go there. Maybe there will be different realities of people who go to the fog. The fog I don't really think of as a different reality, but more than just a plane of existence that is separate to us, like he was describing with the river, parallel, kind of like in Stranger Things, how you've got the upside down, which is where, you know, it's their world, but like everything's different. That's kind of what I would think the fog is like. Yeah. Oh, we're putting this in it.
Yeah.
Tom!
I can remember it clear as a bell. Don't think I've ever experienced anything like that night, before or since. And don't reckon I ever will again. Heck, I don't know if I would have even made it out alive if it weren't for Sam Green. The man's a hero. Damn shame that no-good sheriff's taking all the credit. Damn crying shame. He all but gave up on finding Stone at the mill.
You didn't even look.
Sam Green, he knew better. He came right up and told me we had to search every nook and cranny of that place. And if we had waited just a second longer, well, there'd be one less beautiful baby in the world. Or worse. Sam took Stone down just in the nick of time. Like something out of a movie.
So I wonder what happens if you don't shoot him in time. Does the baby get killed? Like everything still happens the same way, but the baby dies? Maybe?
Thanks to Mr. Holt, nobody questioned my dad's story.
Wow.
They were friends after that. My dad gave the eulogy when Mr. Holt passed.
Oh, and he stopped drinking, apparently, that little thing said. Well, that's sweet. That's just that box that shows the knickknacks in it, like the stuff, the collectibles.
I didn't want to say anything, but I'm just not a fan of this.
Understandable.
Her session with Frank Stone is intense. Should I be worried about Robert? I don't think her obsession with Frank Stone is intense. I think there are people who are like interested in serial killers. They, you know, they like to study them. They like to go through the victims that they killed, the way they acted, and you know, all that kind of stuff. Way past after it happened. So I don't think it's insane to be, or obsessive to be like interested in serial killers, because they're interesting. I mean, they're horrible, horrible human beings, and the destruction they've done is disgusting. But they are interesting to go through them and trying to understand, I think, why they did it. I think is a very human thing. It's not something that we can understand because, you know, most of us aren't like that. So we kind of think, you know, how could someone do this, and why did they do it, and what happened in their life that turned them into this? And the very famous, you know, are you born a murderer, or do you become a murderer? You know, are you born evil, do you become evil? And you know, what caused them to become that way, and you know, all that kind of stuff. And sometimes you don't really ever get the answer. Some people are just evil. Nothing really happens to them in their life. They just are. And then there's others who things have happened to them in their lives that cause them to act the way they do, you know. Let's say insecure, because I'm a little bit worried about Robert.
Do you think I should worry about how tight they're getting after like one day? She barely knew Robert existed, and now they're inseparable.
Got a hand on his back.
They're friends, Jaime.
No.
But sometimes friends both long for something more. Something passionate. Something...
Okay, stop.
I've been thinking about something for the movie.
I think they're being a little bit too
Take a look.
touchy-feely. And I'm usually someone who's like not a jealous person, and it's like, yeah, absolutely be friends with the opposite sex, you know, be close to someone of the opposite sex. That doesn't mean that they're going to cheat. It doesn't mean that they're anything like that. But these two, maybe it's because I don't know them very well, I've just started the game, they just seem like they're flirting with one another, and she's got her hand on his back, and I don't know, if it not being, like, if they were really close friends, I would be like, yeah, you're overreacting, they're friends. But she's, like, just met him, kind of. Well, she's known him, but she's not really been friends with him, so I don't know.
What is all this?
I came up with a new scene to shoot.
That you wrote?
Yeah.
Does Chris?
I told Chris about it last night.
Oh, she was into it?
We'll shoot it if we have time.
Cool.
This furnace chamber location is perfect. But I wouldn't have known about it without Chris's research.
I don't think we should go down there. Chris and Robert's research.
Chris and Robert's research?
Jaime, he does work at the library.
How could I forget?
He doesn't anymore.
Oh! Yes!
Huh?
What is...
It's a picture of Frank Stone?
Look at the date.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What?
This is from before the murders, before they realized it was Frank.
It's about mill operations, kind of a puff piece to
Oh.
drum up interest in new recruits. Hello, what is this?
Look at the caption.
Worker Frank Stone, machine shop.
Bullseye.
Machine shop, huh?
We've got to shoot there. That's it. That's the place.
It's perfect.
So, time to go?
Okay, people. Company move. Time to head on out and shoot the shit out of this thing. Let's go, let's go. Time is money. Let's make a movie.
Bad juju. Even if we weren't in a horror game and I knew shit was going to go down, I would still say that's bad juju.
Now, what were you little ding-dongs working on?
Frank Stone.
Hello. Interesting.
So cool that she's her mum. I think they paired her really well with the other actress. They look like each other. And same with him and his dad.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present the mill.
Oh, it's freaking terrifying
There it
just
is.
being a mill.
Oh, you see the creek down there? We follow that, takes us right to the secret entrance.
I don't think there should be a secret entrance
I don't
to
see
a
it.
mill.
That's why it's secret. We don't have to do this.
Yes, we do.
Is he the only one wearing the shirt?
Ready?
Feels like he's like, I don't know,
careful.
that's weird to me that
First
he's the only
step's a
one
doozy.
wearing it. I would wear it. Buddy. It's not like he's like an assistant and not actually on the movie.
All right. This way.
Yeah, I'm coming. Oh, I'm Chris now. Okay. Find the entrance to the storm gate. I'm not sure how I feel about Chris at the moment.
Then.
Seems a little like, I'm trying to find the words. Eccentric, maybe? I don't know if I would be able to hang out with her. She just seems too full on and loud. And oh, that's being mean, saying I'm not sure if I'm gonna hang out with her. I would hang out with her. I'm not sure how long I would deal with it, be able to deal with it before I'm like, okay, yeah, I need a break.
I can't believe we're gonna see the place where Frankstone actually killed people. Freaking
I like
wild.
my pants.
Okay. Two ways
like
into
the
the storm
clothing in the
drain from here.
80s.
One easy
And the
and one
70s.
hard?
They're both medium difficulty.
Then give us medium one first.
Well, medium one is to climb the gate over there.
Okay.
Then it's like a straight shot right in, but it'll take us pretty close to my dad's patrol route.
Okay.
And medium two?
Medium two is we cross to the other side, where we're a lot further away from my dad, but it's also gonna take a bit longer.
Those are both very medium.
Right down the middle.
So, which way?
Don't know. The other way that's not close to your dad does not look safe. Like, check it out. We don't want to get caught, though. Ugh. I'm gonna climb it.
Let's keep this as simple as possible and not waste any time.
Okay, we just have to be careful about my dad.
We will.
Hop on over.
Hopefully. God, I would not be able to do that.
Your dad really patrols the mill every single night?
We just
Ever
all
since I can
teleported
remember.
over.
I used to think it was weird, but it's just kind of his thing. Growing up, nothing killed a friendly conversation quicker than someone calling my dad the hero of Cedar Hills.
I remember he didn't want to be interviewed for that profile they ran for the 10th anniversary. Had a cool title, though.
What was the title?
The Man Who Drew Blood from a Stone.
Damn.
I mean, it could make a good title for the other movie.
Other movie?
Maybe.
We were just batting some ideas around, just spitballing.
Cool.
Maybe we should stick to finishing one movie at a time.
Totally. Yeah.
The dad just has a lot of trauma built into this place. Wants to make sure it's safe. Doesn't like the idea of people going into it.
It's my dad. Everybody, hide.
Anyone there?
No! No one's here!
Getting too old for this.
Too old for that shit.
He won't come back this way again. Let's go.
He knows his dad so well. It's cute. Ooh. I don't know if this is safe, dudes. I know Linda's fine. I feel like Jaime dies because she said that she's never met her Uncle Jaime. I feel like that might mean that he dies.
This place is awesome. I wonder what we'll find inside.
Or maybe it's like keeping it open that he could die? I don't know. I don't want to free up storage device. Please go away. Like, maybe that's why she never met him, because it's a possibility he could die. I don't know if these guys could die, though, because I don't think they're entering the fog. I don't even know if we're entering the fog at all. Like, maybe we don't enter it. So, I don't know. It seems like Linda was kind of like, you know, nothing really happened, or something happened, but I don't know. I don't know whether people... I'm rambling. Up here?
Are you absolutely sure this is safe and we're not gonna fall into some kind of ventilation shaft full of whirling fan blades?
I can't promise you won't, but at least you'll be able to see them as they tear you to pieces.
Thanks.
Brought one for everyone?
Yeah.
What you got in there?
Well, the flashlights, my notebook, some pens, a couple of granola bars, 3 ponchos, first aid kit, bottle opener, sunscreen, collapsible cookware, and utensils.
You know we're not hiking the Appalachian Trail, right?
Always be prepared.
Well, a lot of those were good. Well, does this mean someone's watching them, or is it just a weird camera angle? Maybe the woman's watching them. Find a way into the mill. Alright, actually, I think I'm gonna leave this one here. I've been filming for like an hour and 35 minutes, so good place to leave it, even though we're leaving it in the middle of an episode. Still really enjoying it. Nothing has happened that's made me be like, you know, Although I've heard that that is kind of more in the ending. Like, I know a person who was kind of enjoying it, and then the ending just completely ruined it for them, so. But I'm enjoying it so far. I'm having fun. It's really cool to be able to play a game like this and have all like the Dead by Daylight stuff in it, and like connecting things, and like, yeah, I think that if you don't play Dead by Daylight, it's not quite the same. Like, you could still play it not having played that, but a lot of stuff will go over your head and you won't understand some things. I'm sure that's not going to impact the main game, like the main storytelling, but like you wouldn't understand certain like collectible items and stuff, like, you know, finding the Huntress's bunny thing. You'll just be like, you wouldn't know what that was when she says, "Oh, what a cute bunny." You wouldn't get that. And you know, the dolls and the statue, the crows, all that kind of stuff. And it's really cool being like, oh, I get all of it. So, Dead by Daylight's a good game, so I'd recommend playing it. It's fun. But yeah, I think you could totally play it without playing Dead by Daylight, but I think you would just miss out on a bit, which kind of sucks. Like, you miss out on all. He's so cute. I don't know why I think that Billy is so cute. Like, I think he's cuter than this guy. I'm so sorry, Trapper. But he's just so... Oh, that's why he's called Billy. Because he's a hillbilly. That just fucking clicked in my head. Like, we really should be calling him Max. But everyone calls him Billy. And I'm like, why do we call him Billy? Because he's the hillbilly. Dumbass. I deserve to be hacked away by his cute little chainsaw. Oh.